Hello, and for those of you that don't know me, my name is Ellen Welter, and I am the consultant for Rachel's Table, hired to improve their operations. I first wanted to acknowledge and thank all of you for donating your time to Rachel's Table so far and truly helping to serve the community. However, to meet the growing demand for food justice and security in our area, Rachel's Table is undergoing critical operational changes, specifically around the volunteer management tool signup.com, which you might be familiar with, but that will contribute to the success of the program and ultimately lead to more food rescue and community members being served, as well as the ability for us to focus our attention on you, the volunteers. From previous communications, Rachel's Table has upgraded the volunteer management tool signup.com. This upgrade really includes powerful features that, if they're used consistently enough by the volunteers and the volunteer coordinators, it can really save us all great amounts of time and reduce the need for back and forth email communications. And it will really, allow for more value add activities versus the more tedious processes of scheduling and volunteer management. So the more consistent that we are with these more administrative practices through the features of signup.com's upgrade, the more time that we can really focus again on the food rescue itself and working to support all of you. So a major reason of why we're looking to standardize these operations through the account upgrade and the features is because we've noticed inconsistencies in the way that our operations are currently run, thus leading to more time being wasted. So currently, only a small percentage of volunteers are scheduling themselves on signup.com. The remaining volunteers provided their availability via emailing the volunteer coordinators. So this creates a little bit extra effort for the volunteer coordinators and can lead to unnecessary emailing and the possibility of mistakes. So additionally, if a volunteer needs to cancel, this triggers multiple emails between the volunteer coordinator and the rest of the volunteers to try to find that replacement. So this can be particularly burdensome if the cancellation is, let's say, last minute, or if there's a handful of cancellations that the volunteer coordinator now has to account for and get those shifts filled in. So at the end of the day, we don't want any of these shifts to be missed or any of the food left behind. So we have upgraded our signup.com account to utilize the new premium features available that can alleviate these pain points. But in order to take advantage of these features and ultimately work towards a more streamlined and consistent process, we hope to introduce a low pressure training to you all to ensure that we are really on the same page going forward and implementing these best practices into our individual schedule management routines. The signup.com training that we'll be conducting is meant to guide volunteers like you as they adjust to the tool's features. Our goal for all the volunteers is that by the end of this training, that they will be able to self-manage their schedules via the signup.com tool. So for a brief look on how this training will be conducted, Rachel's Table spent much time thinking through the implementation process of the new system and how we will really reach all of our volunteers with training while keeping in mind a realistic timeline and offering available support. So as a result, we decided to roll out the training using kind of a tree approach where volunteers will be trained and then they will in turn train others. You will therefore be participating in a live training session conducted by a fellow volunteer that has offered their time to become the trainer. And you are not required to become a trainer, but just to attend the training. The training will last approximately 1.5 hours with some buffer time to go over questions and any concerns you may have. For those who understand the concepts covered in the training, and for those who feel comfortable enough to teach others, we welcome your help and we will be incredibly thankful. And I know this may sound a little intense, but as this is an important change for Rachel's Table and its volunteers, we just want to be very transparent about what you can expect throughout this process. But not to worry, again, you will be supported by various other volunteers throughout the process, including the admin staff, and additional support will be provided to anyone who wishes it, and plenty of resources will be available for reference during and after the transition. So we're all here to help you, and in doing so, we can really work towards helping the community members in need by standardizing our own processes. So we're targeting about 100% of our volunteer base to be onboarded onto the new and upgraded version of signup.com and really using that system to its full potential by February of 2023. And we're now just starting this process in December of 2021. So we believe that will give us ample time to really provide that support and get everyone comfortable and on the same page using the new system and the new features. So going forward, this video is going to be the first in a series of short training videos that will be available to you in this transition. The topics will include 1, how to access signup.com and find the right opportunities for you. 2, how to sign up for available shifts and view the shifts that you've signed up for. 3, what to do if you can no longer make a shift. and 4, how to join the waitlist. For those of you that are newer to Rachel's Table, there will also be a video on the signup.com basics and how to sign up for the tool itself. The videos will also be available indefinitely on the Rachel's Table website. So we are beginning some website construction to bring all sorts of relevant volunteer resources to you in an accessible and consolidated place. So after watching this video, please view the remaining 4 videos attached with the series at your own pace, but before your live training session, as this will be a requirement to begin the training session to make sure that everyone is on the same page and you can come prepared with any questions. Please bring them up during the live training session to your trainer. And thank you so much for your understanding as we navigate this process. And we really look forward to continue working with you and supporting the community as one. Thank you.